Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Sumaira Salim. You are watching Desi TV USA. Let's see what's happening in the world. In the recent monsoon rains and the flood-affected areas in Pakistan, people's houses, goods and livestock were swept away by the flood waters. In such a situation, many flood victims are living in temporary camps after saving their lives with great difficulty. During this time, the affected women are facing the most difficulty. Prime Minister Muhammad Shahbaz Sharif visit to Gilgit, Baltistan. Prime Minister was given a detailed briefing regarding rains and flood in Gilgit.
वेदर जी सर 1 क्रॉप में सर तो ज़्यादा फ्रूट होता है जी सर ज़्यादा यहाँ पे अब पोटैटो कैश क्रॉप में सर टोमेटो यहाँ पे होती है सर यहाँ पे टनल फार्मिंग के थ्रू सर वो जी सर यहाँ पे है सर
Inflation in Pakistan increased for the sixth consecutive month. In the month of August, consumer prices rose more than 27% in August, the most since 1975. According to the Consumer Price Index, the Consumer Good Price Index released by the Pakistan Bureau of Statistics, inflation increased for the sixth consecutive month. Inflation increased by 27.3% compared to August last year. President Joe Biden is in Pennsylvania, where he delivered a prime-time speech on the battle of the nation's soul and the attack on democracy by a so-called mega Republican on the American right.
From sacred ground in America, Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is where America made its Declaration of Independence to the world more than 2 centuries ago with an idea unique among nations, that in America, we're all created equal. This is where the United States Constitution was written and debated. This is where we set in motion the most extraordinary experiment of self-government the world has ever known. With 3 simple words: we the people, we the people. These 2 documents and the ideas they embody, equality and democracy, are the rock upon which this nation is built. They're how we became the greatest nation on earth. They're why, for more than 2 centuries, America has been a beacon to the world. But as I stand here tonight, equality and democracy are under assault. We do ourselves no favor to pretend otherwise. So tonight, I've come to this place where it all began to speak as plainly as I can to the nation about the threats we face.
Vice President Kamala Harris is in NC, where she will speak about the Biden administration plan to lower costs throughout the Inflation Reduction Act.
The thing that will give them a better quality of life. So this single change, allowing Medicare to negotiate, will lower the price of prescription drugs for millions of Americans. Another healthcare issue for millions of our fellow Americans, including our seniors, is the issue of hearing aids. Everybody here knows what I'm talking about, right? It's a big issue. It's a big issue for those who know and want to talk with folks who need a hearing aid and for those who need a hearing aid. It's a big issue for all of us. Millions of people in our nation depend on hearing aids to help them live a full and independent life. To speak, for example, with the teller at the bank or the person who is the server at the restaurant, to hear the sermon in church, or to listen to a grandchild talk about their first day of school. But hearing aids are expensive. Sometimes they cost more than $5,000 a pair. And for people who are 70 years and older who need hearing aids, the numbers I've looked at tell us that only 1 in 3 of those in that category has ever actually used a hearing aid because of all these barriers to getting them. So this is why President Biden and I recently took a long overdue step to make hearing aids available.
That's all for now. Keep watching Desi TV USA. Log into our website, desitvusa.com.